Ahí sí. Dale.
Listo, muy buenos días para todos. Espero hayan tenido un lindo fin de semana. Les ofrecemos disculpas porque de verdad pues nos contamos en que los equipos están, digamos que atentos, pues este fue una excepción. Disculpen también si de pronto salen acá. En este momento las estadísticas están manejando con un link, como una encuesta que nos envió Steve. ¿Qué pasa? Que si no lo hacemos diariamente, no podemos ver, digamos que el puntaje del sábado completo o el del domingo no se puede llenar después. Entonces, hasta el momento, o sea, mientras nos adecuamos, que espero que sea ya esta semana, pues seguimos llenando como la información del drive que tenemos en ambos lados, ¿listo? Entonces, para que si no salen acá, por favor, nos perdonen, porque pues nos tocó, digamos que hacerlo como de afán. Del sábado tenemos en tercer lugar bueno, tenemos en tercer lugar a Múnera con 86 puntos del grupo 6. En segundo lugar tenemos un empate. Tenemos al grupo 19 con Rosy Arroyo y a Maca Derado del grupo 12 con 100 puntos. Y en primer lugar tenemos a Alejandra González con 500 puntos del grupo 9. ¿Listo? En los equipos tenemos en tercer lugar el empate del grupo 12 y grupo 19 con 100 puntos. En segundo lugar al grupo 6 con 146 puntos. Y en primer lugar tenemos al grupo 9 con 155 puntos. Aleja, estás por acá para que nos compartas cómo lograste este puntaje y cómo tu equipo logró este puntaje.
Hola, buenos días, ¿cómo están? ¿Cómo están?
Bienvenida, felicitaciones.
Gracias, pues como siempre en equipo, también Rosemary también estuvo también en la feria, no fui yo, fue Rosemary, la señora Rosemary fue, que estuvo en una feria, no sé si Ros está por acá porque la que los hizo fue Rosemary, fue que se equivocaron, que logró ella hacer unas
Ok.
ventas en una feria que estuvo Rosemary, que vendió
Mi
unos lotes.
Rose, mi Rose, ¿estás por acá? Bueno, vamos a seguir y mientras de pronto se conecta. Y el día domingo tenemos en el top personal de ventas del grupo 5 a Ginelle Arriagada con 117 puntos. En segundo lugar tenemos a Maca Derado del grupo 12 con 152 puntos. Y en primer lugar tenemos a Rosemary Herrera del grupo 9 con 660 puntos. Felicitaciones, mi Rose, mi Maca, mi Ginela. Y en el top de equipos tenemos al grupo 12 con 152 puntos. Tenemos en segundo lugar al grupo 6 con 160. Y en primer lugar tenemos el grupo 9 con 1024 puntos. No sé si Rose esté por acá, si ya llegó. Y bueno, si no, entonces alguien del grupo 6 que nos quiera contar, por favor, cómo lograron ese puntaje. Bueno, creo que no hay nadie del grupo 6. Entonces mi Maca, ¿cómo lograron esos puntos, porfa? Ya que puntearon en el domingo.
Ujú. Eso fueron suscripciones también. Por ahí alguna venta quizás, pero más que nada suscripciones, de hecho. Y el sábado también, lo cual es muy bueno. Ya, voy a tener que traducir también, entonces ahora todo cambió. Ya, va a hablar Steve. Bueno, gracias primero, gracias Kate por dar las estadísticas. Thank you, Kate, for giving our stats. I will need to go into translation room, so voy a entrar a traducir al mismo tiempo. Así que por favor no me hablen por todos los canales porque de verdad que no me da. Eh, Voy a meterme a traducir ahora. Vamos a recibir ahora a Steve, que va a hablar con nosotros ahora un momento, y luego viene Sherry como speaker de hoy, ¿ya? So, Steve, you will need to have to put me in the room. I don't think can get myself in there.
Mi
Yep, I
Maca te
got it.
ayudó con la sala, ¿listo?
All right.
Dale,
I can do
gracias.
that. Maka.
And I will need to go grab my headphones because I'm going to be moving.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
one second.
Moving or whatnot. Yeah, perfect. Okay. Well, let's get started, guys. So welcome everybody on Monday morning, and we're gonna talk about today. We're talking about mindset. So before Maka gets here, click on CC so you can read read the transcript before she gets on there. So can someone translate that real quick? Kathy, can you tell everybody to click on CC in Espanol right now?
Ok. Si pueden colocar en el S español, por favor, para la traducción.
Yeah. All right, great. So, are you okay? You ready, Maka? Give me a thumbs up. All right. So, today, okay, today we're going to talk about,
Sí, te escuchamos, perfecto.
yeah, you can,
Ok.
perfect. Okay.
Ok.
Awesome. So today we're going to talk about like mindset, like how do you really like who has like who has like a total confidence in New Skin, like you're confident that the business is gonna get you to your goal. Who's got that? Okay, good. Who's missing? I mean, I just want to be honest, you know. You want to be kind of honest, right? If you're not feeling 100%, that's okay. So you need to be, you want to be 100%, like you want to be, well, I don't know about 100%, but as confident as possible about the business can get you to your dreams, right? You you won't have any evidence because it's something you haven't done yet. But you got to put that perfect end result. That's why we're asking you to write your goal twice a day so you can see that perfect end result. Now, to see that is important. Now, the product is the same thing. You want to have confidence that these products are amazing. Now, some people, they see a testimonial, they go, wow, that's awesome. I have confidence. But when you start using the product, of course, you have more confidence. So this is the key in our businesses. You know, you want to try to have as much confidence as possible, right? You don't have to have made $1 million in the business to know that it's possible. You don't have to have be a team lead or a blue diamond to know that it's possible, right? Just like you don't need to have used our product to know that it's good. But of course, the more results you're getting, you know, on one product, on the other product, you're going to say, wow, these ones work. The other ones must be great. So that's how you can build confidence. The key in our business is confidence. Okay. Sometimes you have to start from like a small bit, like a little bit, like at a time. So it might be like a small win and then a bigger win and then a bigger win. And that's how you can do it. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this real quick. Hang on. I'm gonna show you. I want to help you guys with the goal. Why we need to have the goal. Okay. Why we need to have big goals and break down the goals. Because you know, a lot of times people think that you don't need to have a big goal and it's not enough. Okay. So we're gonna talk about this because it's gonna help us create motivation. One second, one second. I'm gonna change this to my other screen.
All right. So during Steve was funding his presentation, so yesterday I just study about one thing that why people procrastinate. Who has experienced that you feel you want to you have been procrastinate before? Who had that experience? Yeah. So, okay, so we all have that problem, right? And sometimes we feel, oh my God, I wish I can be progressing, right? So really, it's normal. Don't worry. Oh my God, why do I do that? Why I was progressing? Why do I didn't finish my work? So I want to tell you, it's okay. It's a part of growth. So, but then, the key thing yesterday I study, the people, why they procrastinate, because basically they are, first of all, they're not clear what they want to do. Okay, they are not very clear what they want to do. And then they're kind of confused. Should I go this way? Should I go that way? So that's one thing very, very important. You need to be very clear, right? And then second is people, they are trying to, they're afraid of failure. Oh, they are so afraid. Okay, so don't worry because it's a the success is a learning process. So me and Steve, I know I made a lot of mistakes. I try this way, doesn't work, and I modify. I try the other way, doesn't work, I modify. So you have to modify all the time. It's not like, oh my God, you will be perfect. Don't think that way. Okay. And then also the number 3 is people procrastinate because they try to be perfect. Okay, you don't try to be perfect. If people think you're perfect, I'm telling you, you will do okay days later, weeks later, or months later. So all you need to do just action, action, action. Don't looking for perfect. So so you just, for example, some people they want to do post right on the Facebook. They want to write something. They want to be perfect. No, this game is not about perfect. It's about numbers game. So first, you want to just post out, hi, how are you? You're sending the picture, the before and after picture. Hey, how many years she looks younger? You're sending it out. You're sending it out. How many years she looks younger? How many, she looks younger. Just to create the conversation and don't be perfect. And then so if once you have a perfect, you can create always. You can modify. You can make it perfect later, but do not try to be perfect today, like right now. So, because the time is very, very important in our business. So don't try to be perfect. And then also, and then and also with the system, so many people they're kind of confused. Should I do this way? Should I do that? Because I'm telling you, many way you can be successful in new skin, and every system is great. One Team Global is great, and then social media is great. Salon program is great. You know, everybody they have their way to do it. But then what is good for you? Because how do you know? It's the measurement. What's your measurement? It's your stats. Oh, my June stats. Okay, my May. What's the point on May? What's the point on June? What is the point on July? So you look, what did you do every time? So you compare, right? You compare June, always come 2 months. You compare June, you compare July. You see which one has your sales go up. Then you ask yourself, what did I do different? Why my sales go up this month? Okay, then you continue to do your success action. Continue, and then you start doing, okay, wow, my July sales go down. And then you also want to look, what did I do different? Did I sidetrack? Did I do something different? So it's a very, very important. You want to work smart. If you want to work smart, do your stats. It's like a prison. We keep talking about, you need to have a measurement. If you do not have a measurement, you don't know how to improve. Very, very important. So today's homework, I want you to write it down. Okay. Why my sales increase July? Why my sales decrease July? So you write it down and you make a decision today. Say, okay, I am going to do this on August. Okay, my goal August is this. So actually, every day you need to have when you wake up in the morning, you want to have your goal. Okay, wow, today I'm going to have a 1,000 point. How do I get that? So you write down detail, and Steve will show you right now how you can to create your goal in detail in planning. Without planning, days just go by and you won't achieve your goal. So it's very important. Steve is very good, you know. So Alan did it with him. Alan said, "Oh, Steve, you changed my mind. You changed my goal." And then so happy. So now I feel I can make $100 million. Awesome. And then the Philippine Timmy D, okay, Santi Martinez. Steve, can you please do a goal setting for my team? And Steve do a goal setting for Philippine team, right? So Steve is so good. So write, okay, take your notes and the write, learn from Steve. He's gonna show you how you can get your goal, your dream come true. Okay, that's welcome, Steve. Thank you.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'm ready to show you, okay? So some of you guys might have done this before, but I'm going to show you again, and I'm going to show you slightly different. What is possible, okay? So I need a volunteer. Who wants to volunteer? Anybody? You want to set goals? Uh,
Someone speak English.
Liliana?
I can do it.
What's that?
Sí,
Who's that?
yo. Conejillo.
Okay.
A ver.
So, okay, Liliana, okay, let's do it. Okay. I'm gonna work with you on this, okay?
Sí,
Here we
mi-
go. Let me share my screen. All righty. Okay, Liliana. Okay, so what is your goal? Like, how much money you want to make?
Yo
How
quiero
much? ¿Cuántas?
hacer 25,000 dólares mensuales.
Okay, $25,000 per month. Okay, good. Okay. So you remember always you need to increase your goal. Remember, everything's about mindset, right? You see, you can have anything in the world, okay? And some people say, well, there's a limit. There is no limit, okay? Because if you don't ask for it, how you know you can achieve it? The limitations are put on by you, okay? Whenever you think it's impossible, guess what? You're right. Like Cherry says, whatever you say, you are right. So I want you to, that's a big goal already. It might be a big goal already. Let's increase it even more. So number one thing we do times 10. Okay. So I want you to get out your calculator, Liliana, and tell me what is the number when you multiply by like 10,
Sí, aquí tengo.
right? So it's how much? 250?
250,000.
So that it's already a big number, and now it's even bigger, okay? $250,000 a month. Okay? So what we need to do is that's how much money you want to make a month. We have to break it down. Remember, in the beginning, we talked about confidence. Everything in life is about confidence. Whether you want to get a girlfriend, a boyfriend, you want to get married, you want to have your big goal, right? No one has you don't have you create the reality. Okay? Like, hey, I want to like when I met Sherry, I want to have the most amazing, beautiful, and perfect woman for me. That was in my mind. And then there she is. She appeared. But you have to search, right? You have to do something. So same thing with this. Okay? So now we have to believe it. You have to make this believable. If you go, oh my God, $250,000, okay, that's my goal, but you're like, no way, no way, no way. You'll never reach it because you have put your counter intention against what you want. Okay, you have a goal, you have another goal that's going against it, going, it's impossible. That's a goal. When you say it's impossible, I can't do it, that's a goal. So when you set a goal and you set a counter goal, you're going to have a conflict. Anytime there's a conflict, you're never going to get it. You have to be like, okay, this is what I want. Now, counter thoughts can come up like, oh, it's so difficult. And you go, no, you change your mind. You go, this is what I want. Okay. You can always change your mind. I want you to write this down. This is the most powerful superpower that every one of us have. Okay. Write this down. You can change your mind anytime. Changing your mind. Okay. You're not stuck. You can change your mind, but how do you change it? You're constantly changing your mind. You got to change your mind towards your goal, what you want, right? You say, I want to make $250,000 a month. And then you're like, come on, that's impossible. Okay. You just change your mind from what you want to what you don't. Well, it's not don't want. It's a, I can't have it. Okay. Remember, there is no negative goals. They're all goals. I can't do it is a goal. I'm poor. That's a goal. I never get what I want. That's a goal. I get everything I want. That's a goal. Okay. There's no negative goals, guys. I want you to know that. It's a goal away from the direction of what you really want. Okay. So write this down. Changing your mind. Okay. And everything is a goal. There is no negative goals. They're just goals. It's just you have one goal. I want to make 250,000. One goal, I can't do it. And boom. When you have this, it's going nowhere. It's like a tug of war, you know? You're tugging, you're doing a tug of war against yourself. So you're not going anywhere. All right. So let's break this down so you have more confidence. So Liliana, I want you to divide that by 30 days and tell me what you get. And
Los $250,000.
yeah,
150
divide by
mil.
30. Okay, good. 8,000.
8,333
Good. So that's per day, right?
diario,
If we're
en
saying
30.
30 days
Ujú.
a month. So that's still a big number to make that much money a day.
30 días.
So now we're going to divide it by
8,333, sí.
now we're going to divide by 8 hours. And what do you get?
8,333 dividido entre 8 horas.
Okay.
Son 1,041.
Very good. That's per
Ujú.
hour. So you need to make $1,041 an hour. Oh my
Por
God,
hora.
that's a lot, right? So
Sí,
now,
1,041. Ujú.
perfect. So now we have per hour, right? So you got to do that per hour. That's a lot. That's a lot. Okay. So
Yo solita imposible.
it's literally impossible, right? Like, how many people can actually do that?
Sí,
You want to make that much per hour.
ninguno, creo.
It's literally impossible, right? So
Solos ninguno.
so
Ujú.
now we're gonna divide that by 5%, right? Let me do this here. Yeah. So divide that by 5%,
¿Cómo?
right? That's
¿Divido?
how much
1,041 dividido entre el 5%.
so that's 20,000. Oh, I'm sorry.
Dividido
Sorry.
entre el 5
Sorry, before that, go back. You
por.
divide that by
No, no,
minute.
a ver.
We forgot the minute. Divide by 60 minutes.
Ah, o sea, dividido entre 60, a ver.
Okay, so
Entre
1,041
60. Da
divided by 60.
17.36.
Okay, let's just say $17 per minute. Hey, does that sound better? Do you think you can sell 17?
No, sí, más fácil, sí, pero imposible.
Yeah, so much, right? Now
Más
your
pequeño, sí,
confidence
pero
going up.
17
This is the
dólares
most
cada
important thing.
minuto. Dice,
That's right. Your most important thing in anything in life, in Getting your goals in New Skin is your confidence. That's it. Nothing else. It's not how much money you make. It's not how much products you have. Okay, it's not how long you've been in New Skin. I mean, you can start day one in New Skin with this confidence and make $1 million. Okay, so because why? You can change your mind. Some people say, well, I had failures in the past. That's fine. That's the past. You change your mind right now, going, you know what? I am a blue diamond. I am a millionaire. And then you say you're like, I don't believe it. Now you do an exercise like this so you can believe that it's possible, right? $17. I saw Kim even going, yeah, I can sell $17 in, well, per minute, right? But you can sell $17. Now let's divide it by 5%. Okay, because we want to change it to volume. So divide that by 5%. And what do you get, Liliana?
Dividido entre el 5%, 347.
Okay, that's 47 sales volume. You're like, wow, okay, that's a lot, right? To get commission of $17, this is on the worst case, right? I'm sure it's easier, but 347, you're like, oh my gosh. It's better, but that's still difficult. That's every minute, okay? So
Cada minuto es eso, ¿cierto?
yeah, per minute. You're like, oh my God, right?
Sí.
But at least it's possible. So now, see, this is the secret in New Skin. If you have a job, who has a job out there? Say yo, or raise your hand. Who has a job? Or who has a small business, outside of New Skin before that you're the only one. You're the only one doing the business. Okay, excellent. Thank you. See, this is the problem with a job. There's nothing wrong with a job, but what's the problem? It's only you. You're the only one. If you're sick, you can't make money. Okay? If you decide to stop, you can't make money. You cannot stop in a job or a small business. Right? You can go, even in New Skin, I have many people, they sell products every day. They only on selling. They have lots of customers. But what's the problem? You can have lots of customers, which is great. And now we put them a subscription, which is better. But there's still one problem. You have to be, some people say, well, yeah, I'm on a phone. I could be in an island. I could be in another country and I can talk to my customer. That's still great. But there's still one problem. It's you. Only you. You cannot have freedom if it's only you. You can make money. So the only way to get this is we need to think outside of the box. You have to think like the most successful people in the world. Remember, we can change our mind anytime, right? So you want to start visualizing what kind of people can create a lot of income, a lot of money, and they have time. Okay. See, this comes off of big company. Why?
Los
Why Steve
cantantes.
Jobs, right? Why is Steve Jobs of Apple? He didn't say, I'm going to build Apple by myself. No. It will never be big if he's going to build Apple computer by himself. Google will never be big. Samsung will never be big if it's one person. Never. I don't care how good of a salesperson, you are limited to what you can do. So now let's go back to here. Now, so that's why we would say, okay, let's divide that by 1,000 people. You want to have 1,000 people on your team. So divide that number by 1,000, Liliana.
0.34. Ahí ya
Okay, here we go. 0.34 points per minute. Okay. Let's multiply that by 60, okay? Just make it per hour. Multiply that by 60.
Sí.
Okay. So let's just make it 1 hour. Okay. Multiply by 60 minutes. And what do you get?
Igual por 60. 20 puntos
20 points, okay, per hour, per person.
por 60 minutos. Ajá, a ver, minutos igual 20.
Okay,
Es
Liliana,
decir,
can you sell 20
20
points?
por
20 puntos, 20 points an hour.
20 puntos por hora.
Yeah. What's 20 points?
No
Anybody?
todavía, porque, o sea, la
Two-paced.
meta es alta. O sea, solita por hora no.
Yeah. Like 20 points.
Sí,
Two toothpaste, right? Two AP24 toothpaste or
sí.
two Boro Marine Mud. Can you sell that every hour? 8 hours a day only.
Em,
Two toothpaste.
2 horas cada hora. No,
Yeah, two
no lo he
toothpaste per
hecho. Lo he
hour.
intentado, pero no, imposible.
It's impossible for you to sell toothpaste an hour?
Ujú.
How much you will make, Steve,
What?
by doing that? How much?
If you do this, you sell two toothpaste every hour, 8 hours a day. Okay. And you get
Son
1,000 people doing this with
16,
you.
ganaría
You will make
16 por más o
$250,000
menos
a month.
You write
$2,000
$50,000
me
a month by
ganaría
that,
si
Steve,
vendiera
right?
2 pastas en cada.
Okay. You will make $3 million a year.
Will you do that?
Soy millonario.
Yeah. So will you go sell 20 points? First of all, you can sell 20 points, right? In 1 hour, you can sell 20 points. See or no?
Sí,
See, right? Okay. Now, are you willing to go sell 20 points?
For $3 million a year.
Yeah, 8 hours a day to make $3 million.
If you know you make $3 million
pero
a
yo
year,
solita todos los días.
Yep,
Sí,
right? Excellent. Now the problem is right now, see, now your belief level is higher now, right? If I tell you, Liliana, you're gonna make $3 million a year, you're like, oh my God, I don't believe it. You have to keep breaking it down, breaking it down, breaking it down
esa es la motivación.
until you can. Yeah, it's you know why it's motivation? It's not really motivation. It's just you all of a sudden believe it. You're like, it's possible. That's where the motivation comes. The motivation is coming from internal, not from me. It's not like going, you can go, Lily, go, 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 make $1 million. That motivation doesn't work. You're like, okay, Steve is excited. Okay, I'll just say I will, but you're not going to do it. You have no belief. The belief, the confidence comes from you seeing the possibility and seeing that it's possible. That's the key to success. So now we need what? We need 1,000 people, right? In the solution to that, and this is why I say there's no other job or business out there that you can't do it if you build Apple, if you build Microsoft, okay, if you build Tesla. Those guys did it. They have thousands of people, tens of thousands of people working for them. Okay. That's why they can make so much money and have leverage and have a freedom, have life. But you need to build an Apple. That costs money. It's very risky. Very few people can do it. But our business, why our business is so powerful, it's one of the most powerful businesses in the world. Okay. Like, Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, they have to go raise money. That's besides doing their job of building the computer, building the car. They have to go and ask for money. That's hard, guys. See, we can have that big of a company.
So Steve,
Not
how
doing
much,
this.
how many points she needs to do every hour for 25,000? That's her goal.
So we're going to break this down first, okay? So how you reach 1,000 people? You have your 10, right? You find 10 people, okay? You find
20
10 people
puntos.
that are willing to sell 20 points an hour. Okay? And then you teach them to find 10 each, and you teach them to find 10 each. On the third level, you have already 1,110 people. This are already passing your goal. That's why when Sherry tells you, find your 10, it's important to find those 10 people that want to do it.
So Steve, her goal is 25,000.
I know,
Not,
I'm getting to that. So you have to be able to create you have to know, you have to build a team. The key is to build that team. Okay? Build a team of everybody doing little. Now, let's say, Liliana, you fail. You can't sell. You're like, I tried it, Steve. All my people, they cannot sell 20 points an hour. You fail. You only sell 2 points. 2 points per hour per person. So Lily, can you sell 2 points an hour? 2 points an hour. That means every day you
Sí,
sell, I don't know,
facilísimo.
what's like 16 points, guys? Toothpaste? What's 16 points? Put in the chat.
Sí, más.
Yeah, well, yeah, like what is 16
Dos
points?
napcas.
Two napka? Okay. Can you sell 2 napka a day? 3 Burrow Marine Mud a day,
Sí,
right? You can go on the street. I'm telling you, okay? Worst case, you go on the street, you
sí.
go, hey, buy this for me, buy this for me. 8 hours. I guarantee you, 2 people will buy napka. Okay? Even the homeless people make more money than selling 2 napka on the street. I'm telling you, if you do that, you sell 2 napka. And anybody can do this, right? Do you believe anybody can sell 2 napka a day? By selling 2 napka a
Sí.
day, Liliana, you
not
will
an
make
hour, not a day.
a day. Okay, 2 napka a day, right? 2 napka per day.
16 puntos.
That's right. You will make 25,000 a month or $300,000 per year. You fail at the big goal. Do you think how many people,
Me
Liliana,
quedo
do
con
you
la
think
pequeña.
can sell 2
Me
napkas a
quedo
day?
con la
How many
pequeña.
people? How many people do you think that can sell that? Do you know 10 people? Can you find 10 people
Muchas.
that? Yeah? Okay. Do you think they can find 10 people each? Yes?
I
Sí,
think it just sell the, our duplication is the Lumi Spa or the facial wash. Everybody needs to wash their face. So just focus on our duplications on the, facial wash. And
So
then that will
I'm
be a
just,
better example.
yeah, but when I tell facial wash, some people say I can't sell it. But this example will show you how to do it. Now, how much is your Lumi Spa? How many points in Latin America? How many points is Lumi Spa? 200 points, right? So 200 points. So let's say, so 2 points. So that's so times 100. Okay. So 100 divided by 8. 100 divided by 8. Oh, that means every 12 days you sell 1 Lumi Spa. 12 days. So same thing. You sell 1 Lumi Spa every 12 days. Right?
这个是让他们变懒。
I'm just saying, and that's why I'm talking about every day. So the goal is that I'm just telling you what's possible. Now, if you sell a Loomis ball every day and everyone sells, the goal is that you need to see that it's possible. Okay. Don't go, I'm going to sell a Loomis ball every 12 days. You're going to lose. It's a persistent action. Okay. And then more importantly, you need to get the people. It's the same thing why everybody's so interested in India.
你跟他讲 So
Why
how
people
about
interested in
if
India?
she just do by herself, but how many she needs to sell? If she has 1,000 people, how many she needs to sell? How about that?
What do you mean?
If she do everything by herself, and then she needs to sell maybe, 10 Lumi Spa a day. But if she has 1,000
Si yo
people,
fuera sola, tendría que vender 347 puntos al día.
You have to
Es
sell
imposible.
347 points?
O sea,
Yeah.
todos los días, pues, ¿no? De vez en cuando, incluso una
Yeah,
vez
that's right.
hace
Yeah,
más,
you have to,
pero
that's
no
right.
sirve.
Right here.
if
Yeah,
she
right.
do by all
347
herself,
points if you do
she
it all by
probably
yourself.
need to sell 10 Lumi
Oh, it's
Spa.
per minute. This is per minute.
Yeah.
That's 347 points per minute. Okay. Doing it by yourself is just not going to be possible to get your goal, Liliana. It is literally impossible. I mean, not impossible, but you're not going to have any freedom. You'll be working 24 hours a day.
Son 8,300.
That's right. It's a lot. So that's why you got to break it down, right? So today we're talking about why you need to create leverage and how you can create confidence. You have to break it down going, hey, it's possible. And then you can get creative. Okay, well, 2 points a day. Okay, 2 points a day. 2 points an hour. Okay, how do I do that? Oh, 2 napkas. Okay, our goal is not to sell 2 napkas. You want to get the business people. Why do you think we talk to people about the business and coming into LOI? Don't think just because you have an LOI, that's the right one. The goal is to have new team members joining quickly. Your goal is to build that 1,000 people fast. Now, just because one person buys 1,000 points, you don't say, oh, I'm done with my goal. No, your goal is to get that 10 this month, okay, or next month, however fast you can, and then teach those to get their 10 that quickly. Because if you have 1,000 people team working, that's so much more powerful than you working. And this is the advantage in our new skin business that you cannot find in a job. I mean, just imagine, let's say I'm an engineer, okay? I have a job. If I have 1,000 engineer working for me, oh my God, my life will be easy, right? If you're a doctor and you have a 1,000 doctors working with you, easy job. So that is the key to success, okay? So do you feel more confident about what you can do, Liliana? ¿Sí? ¿No?
Sí, cada vez estoy más, tengo más confianza en que la meta la voy a lograr pronto.
Okay, great. So you guys need to do this exercise with your own goals, but go after the big goals because if you don't get the big goal, you get your original goal. But the goal is go after the big goal because I believe you can have anything you want. Okay. Do not limit your mind. Okay. You're on this planet for however many years. So go after it. Cool. Awesome, Lily. And I'm going to turn it back to Maka or who? Oh, I
Gracias,
need to take you
sí.
out of I need to take you out of the interpretation room, right? Okay. And all right, now you're out.
I'm out. Thank you. Okay.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Maka.
Thank you. Gracias. Okay, so
And real quick, for the English speaking, click on the CC so you can
ajá,
see the translation from Maka.
para los que hablan inglés, bueno, no, ya le dijo. Okay, so Thank you for this. Gracias, gracias por hacer este ejercicio. Creo que es muy importante que lo repitamos cada cierto tiempo. Yo lo he visto muchas veces, pero cada vez que lo vuelvo a ver se me hace más simple pensar y además uno va viendo cómo va creciendo el equipo y cómo realmente esto se hace realidad a distinta escala. Entonces tú lo vas palpando, lo vas viendo y es real y es muy lindo poder mostrarle a otras personas eso mismo, que ellos también pueden hacer esto. Y lo que dice Steve es fundamental. Yo creo que el tener la creencia en nosotros mismos y la creencia de que podemos lograr las cosas es vital, porque no sé si vieron ahí que mi Lili dijo, no, me quedo con la meta pequeña. Me dolió el alma escucharte, Lili. Después de este ejercicio, quedarte con la meta pequeña,
No,
eso quiere decir que hay que
total.
trabajar tu mindset a este nivel, porque todavía no te la crees, ¿sí?
Fue que dije, o sea, como que no expresé bien, o sea, que como que cuando uno apunta a la luna y alcanza las estrellas, entonces,
Llegas a la pequeña entonces. ¿Eso
claro, pues
quisiste
llegué
decir?
a
Ah,
la...
ok, ya, 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 qué bueno, porque yo dije, Dios mío, no puedo
No,
creer.
no, no era
Ya,
así.
menos mal.
O
Ok,
sea, que lo peor que me pudo pasar era que alcancé la pequeña. Eso era como lo
eso,
que yo quería
exacto.
decir.
Y esa es la idea, o sea, en el fondo es apuntar tan alto que si te equivocas estruendosamente, igual te va bien. Pero cuando apuntamos aquí y nos equivocamos, ¿qué pasa? No generamos dinero, no tenemos nuestro equipo, no vemos resultados, nos frustramos y nos vamos. Nosotros no, pero hay gente que se va, ¿sí? Y el que se va pierde el 100% de las oportunidades que le da Newskin, el 100%. Yo siempre le digo a mi equipo, la clave aquí es nunca rendirse, nunca irse. Te puede pasar de todo, se te puede caer el equipo entero, puedes tener que volver a un trabajo a lo mejor transitoriamente, pero no se vayan, porque si se van, 100% de probabilidades de fallar en Newskin, porque no estás. En cambio, si tú estás, siempre hay una opción. Y siempre hay una opción de avanzar y aprender y seguir adelante y empezar a construir de nuevo. Todos hemos empezado a construir de nuevo, yo creo, los que estamos acá. O partimos recién o hemos llevado mucho tiempo y a todos, no me cabe ni una duda, nos ha pasado que hemos ido así y bajamos. Y volvemos y bajamos, porque la vida misma es así. Uno no vive en constante éxtasis, ¿verdad? Ojalá. Pero siempre es así. Las emociones son así, la salud es así, ojalá que no, pero bueno, en general la vida es así, tiene ciclos. Y entonces, si uno abandona, tiene 100% de probabilidades de no tener éxito. ¿Se dan cuenta? Cuando uno lo pone al revés, cuando a mí me dicen es que, pucha, ¿qué probabilidad tengo que me vaya bien? Las que tú quieras, pero si te vas, cero. Eso sí, cero. ¿Y qué vas a hacer? ¿Vas a encontrar un trabajo de 8 a 5? El otro día una persona decía, una persona nueva, es que yo ya, esa persona salió de su trabajo, la despidieron, acaba de entrar en Newskin, le mostré cómo ganar $500, que era lo que ella quería en un mes, se lo ganó en un día, y después me dice, es que estoy frustrada porque hay gente que me ha dicho que va a venir a la demo y después no viene. Entonces estoy frustrada, pero yo voy a hacer esto a mi ritmo. Escuchen esto, o sea, yo lo escuché y fue como, esa pobre persona ni siquiera tiene claro lo que quiere, que vuelve a lo que dijo Steve al principio, tener claro lo que quiero. Porque dijo, estoy frustrada porque hay gente que me dice que sí y me dice que no, pero necesito generar ingresos, ¿sí? No quiero volver a tener una jefa que me moleste. Entonces voy a hacer esto a mi ritmo. Y si no me resulta, voy a buscar un trabajo. Y yo decía, no sabe lo que quiere, porque si no quiere una jefa, ¿para qué va a buscar un trabajo? Y necesita generar dinero, pero va a hacer esto a su ritmo. Cuando ya le mostré que en 2 horas se gana $500, ya se los ganó. Entonces, ¿cuál es el problema con esa persona? No tiene claridad. No tiene claridad. Y donde tenemos que llevarla es a clarificar su objetivo. ¿Qué es lo que quieres realmente? ¿Quieres volver a trabajar en un trabajo normal, digamos? ¿Quieres hacer dinero? ¿Quieres volver a tener un jefe? Cuando uno enfrenta a la persona con esas cosas, ya empieza a clarificar un poco más y dice, no, en realidad, y finalmente lo que me dijo fue, en realidad quiero aprender esto porque quiero hacer de esto mi trabajo. Y yo le dije, obviamente hay gente que te va a decir que no y siempre va a haber gente que te va a decir que no. Pero aparte lleva una semana, tienes que aprender, capacitarte, aprender a manejar objeciones y hacer, practicar, practicar hasta que te resulte. Pero ya te resultó la primera vez y fue tan simple que como no le resultó la segunda, se frustró. Y entonces tenemos que llevar a la claridad, ¿cuál es tu meta? ¿Cuál es tu meta real? A mí me dicen que tengo que volver a pedir un trabajo con un jefe de 8 a 5, es que me pongo a vender no pastas y napcas, lo que sea, en la calle me paro, no sé, cualquier cosa. Nunca más vuelvo a eso en la vida. Y eso lo tengo tan claro, que ya todas las angustias de qué dirán, que los doctores me dicen que yo soy médico y ahora vendo vida y no sé qué, ya todo eso me resbala, pero es que así como foca, porque mi objetivo lo tengo claro y es mi vida y es la de mis hijos y no le importa a nadie más. Por lo tanto, a mí no me importa nada lo que piensen los demás en relación a eso, ¿ya? Y eso también se los transmito porque a veces nos dejamos llevar por la opinión, ¿ya? Que me frustro porque la gente dice, porque no me creen, porque llevo acá no sé qué 5 años y todavía no soy millonaria. ¿Qué importa? ¿Qué importa? De verdad, tener la claridad de lo que uno tiene como objetivo hace toda la diferencia, toda la diferencia. Y todo lo demás va a dejar de importarles porque la motivación es tan grande, la motivación no me refiero a, como decía Steve, vamos, no, eso es ánimo, la motivación me refiero al por qué yo quiero hacer esto. Es como cuando les ponía el ejemplo del edificio, ¿se acuerdan cuando hablamos del edificio que se estaba incendiando al lado? Y les digo que crucen a buscar un billete de $1 y nadie quería cruzar por esa viga en altura, un edificio en llamas, pero si está tu hijo al otro lado, nadie pensó en cuánto se iba a demorar y cómo se iba a cruzar, cruzaban nomás, ¿verdad? Eso tiene que ver con la motivación interna, con el por qué yo quiero hacer esto y no quiero volver a un trabajo de 8 a 5, por qué yo quiero hacer esto y generar más ingresos que los que generaba antes, ¿para qué? ¿Cuál es mi misión? ¿Cuál es mi idea? ¿Qué es lo que quiero hacer con eso? ¿Verdad? Entonces, creo que es súper importante lo que Steve nos enseña y nos vuelve a traer hoy día. En el fondo, tengamos claro nuestro objetivo y fijemos nuestra meta, pero 10 veces más, porque si me equivoco, la paso. Si me equivoco, la paso, ¿verdad? En cambio, si me pongo una meta bajita y me equivoco, voy a sentir que no tengo resultados y me frustro. Y así pasa. Y por eso mucha gente se va. Y el otro día alguien me decía, es que mira, pasa esto. Y yo les decía, tú te vas a dar cuenta que el 90% de la gente vive en este sistema. Llamé a un doctor el otro día, amigo, para mostrarle lo del Prism y me dice, lo invité al evento y me dice, ese día no puedo porque tengo consulta hasta las 7 de la tarde. Y yo solo pensarlo, porque yo ya lo hice eso, decía, Dios mío, no, yo no podría seguir ahí. Y el día siguiente, no, es que el día siguiente también, y es viernes, y tiene consulta hasta las 7 de la tarde en Santiago. Uno sale en auto en Santiago a las 7 de la tarde y les digo, no se puede mover a ni una parte porque el tráfico es insufrible. Y yo pensaba, y este tiene niños chicos, qué pena llegar a esa... Ya. Y le dije, uff, le puse, uff, que agote. Y me pone, a esta altura ya estoy acostumbrado. Qué frase tan cierta. Y yo le dije, lo sé, el 90% de la gente vive así. Lo tengo súper claro. Y me dijo, sí, qué triste, efectivamente. Y me alegra, pero la vida, que no es quien se haya cruzado en mi vida, que Diosito me la haya puesto acá, porque nosotros somos parte del 10% que no vive así. Y eso depende solamente de nosotros. Entonces nos entregan la herramienta, nos entregan el bootcamp, nos entregan a Steve, a Sherry, a Sandy Tillotson, unos productos espectaculares, garantía, call center, un gerente de la TAM que ya no puede más de buena onda y de inteligente, y el resto es nuestro trabajo y nuestra creencia y nuestro objetivo. Y ya está, ¿verdad? Bueno, estamos en la hora. La verdad que los anuncios, como era el equipo que no existe, ya lo regularemos aquí para mañana quién lo va a hacer, pero son los mismos que teníamos recién. O sea, acabamos de partir el mes. Recuerden que hay algunos lanzamientos, o sea, lanzamientos no, algunas promociones nuevas. En Argentina también va a venir el Zika Balm a partir de hoy día. No tenemos acá muchos argentinos, pero puede que ustedes tengan equipo allá. Así que hoy día dejémoslo acá. Vamos a ver mañana quién va a hacer las estadísticas y eso lo conversamos. Sí, ya salieron los kits del mes también. Lo conversamos en el chat. ¿Quién va a hablar las estadísticas de mañana? ¿Sí? Así que por hoy día tengamos un excelente lunes. Partamos, estamos a 4, perdón. Ya, uy, ya estamos a 4. Mitad de la primera semana, qué horror. Hay que trabajar a conciencia, mitad de la primera semana. ¿En qué otro trabajo les pagan semanal? Que ese es otro plus que tenemos nosotros. ¿En qué otro trabajo uno trabaja hasta el 7 y le pagan el 8? ¿Ya? Entonces, aprovechemos los días. 4, 5, 6, 7. Son 4 días. Con todo. Bueno, muchas gracias, Steve y Sherry. Thank you so much. Tengan un excelente lunes todos.
Gracias.
Chao, chao.
Gracias. Bendiciones.